Good morning from Seaworld Orlando. We're here today because there is a lot of construction going on over here. Infinity Falls still hasn't opened yet, so they're still in the testing phase now. There's a lot of stuff that we can see from the ground level and from the tower, and also there's a lot of construction happening on Sesame Place. Oh, and I can go on roller coasters. So let's go ride some rides and check on some construction. So what I figured we would do is we would go around and have a look at all the construction from the ground level first before heading up in the sky tower to check it out from a bird's eye view, because we can still see a little bit from the ground level, but we can see a lot from the sky tower. I didn't notice this until I got over here, but there's a fork in the road back there. One way heads toward Manta, and this way heads towards Mako and the sky tower. There are way less people this way. And you can see that they still have all of the decorations up for Electric Ocean. It will be going on until September 2nd. Electric Ocean is like their nighttime spectacular. It's fantastic. A lot of fun. What we'll do is we'll put a link to a video up in the corner so you guys can check it out and see what Electric Ocean is like. Mad props to SeaWorld's in-park sound system. The bass is kicking in here. Electric Ocean also has food booths, and after looking at this, I really feel like I could eat 4 feet of corn dog. Maybe. I don't know. Over here by the shark encounter, one thing that I feel like is kind of overlooked every time at SeaWorld is that they have Shark's Underwater Grill here, and it is a Zagat rated restaurant. So if you're looking for a good meal while at SeaWorld, definitely check out Shark's. Just before we get to Mako, just between Finn's Gifts and the Panini Cafe, there's a little walkway back here to Sydney's Splash Party. And this is a little splash pad back here that you could come to. It doesn't open until 11. It's only like 10:30 right now. It's basically like a fun little splash pad for the kids to play and cool off in. This is kind of interesting. I guess you would play without your shirt or your shoes on in the splash area, but then as soon as you're done, you got to put it all back on to go back into the park. Oh yeah, I like this. A 5-minute wait for Mako. We will probably end up riding Mako later, but still on our mission to see some construction. We're headed to our first stop, Infinity Falls. That's the lift hill right there. This is exciting. I think they're into testing now, so that means it will be very soon. They just need to get through so many hours of testing with water dummies and stuff like that in order to pass inspection, and then they can open it up to the public. But I think that it will be opening soonish. Yeah, you can see the walls are still up. You can hear them doing some construction back there. We also have a new pass holder lounge that's gonna be back there as well, because they shut it down to make Infinity Falls. But they're gonna open another one up back there. Well, I'm not seeing any water flowing, so that's not exciting, but maybe later today. That right there is the vertical lift and the drop. And like I said, there is no water flowing today, so it looks like they're not doing any testing today. Dang. So the way that this works is this works kind of like an elevator. Your little raft gets inside of this and goes up and then scoots out and then goes down the falls. I don't know, it's gonna be interesting to ride. I have a feeling I can smell paint right now, so maybe they had to do some touch up on the paint, and that's why there's no water flowing today. Man, I'm really hoping that we'll get to see this moving later today. You never know. I'll be checking back before we leave for sure. Just past Seaside Coffee, which is their Starbucks location here, we can get a little bit better view of the lift. Hopefully if the water's running later, we'll come back here and watch it go up. We were kind of looking over there earlier, and here's Seaside Coffee. And then there's the lift. Seen a lot of stuff online of pretzel wrapped turkey legs, and I think they're here inside Mama's Pretzel Kitchen. Let's go look. They don't have any in the case right now, but here it is. There's actually a lot of interesting stuff in here. They got this big fat pretzel here. Turkey and cheddar cheese, which sounds really good. Oh, a hamburger. That's a bacon cheeseburger wrapped in a pretzel. And like pizzas and pepperoni and pretzel dogs. I would eat everything in this case. It looks delicious. Holy cow, there's a structure there. There's a thing inside of Sesame Street here. They've also moved the walls out, so you can't get to Shamu Stadium here. You have to go all the way around the Sesame Street area. Well, they've definitely moved the walls way out. Oh, it looks like we can't even go that way around. We have to go all the way around Shamu Stadium to get in this way. Okay, so let's go do that. Literally, as soon as we got past Mama's Pretzel Kitchen, the only thing that's over here is the Sea Carousel, this little harbor market right here with Coke Freestyle machines, and the first aid entrance, or the first aid building. The rest of it is blocked off by construction of Sesame Street. If we look at this map here, we're over here. Infinity Falls, right? Here's the Pretzel Kitchen, and this is it. We can't go this way. We have to go back over here and go this way around to get over to here. Wow. Oh no, there's like a haunted claw machine over here. Just started moving as I was, oh, what is going on here? haunted claw machines. Just to give you guys a little bit of a perspective of where we are, we walked down here and that was the area that we were looking at Infinity Falls. You can see the lift of Infinity Falls through there. There's the pretzel kitchen over there. This is Shamu Stadium. Here are the haunted claw machines. And we are headed this way to try to get around Shamu Stadium to head over to what used to be Happy Harbor, what will be Sesame Street. Here we've made it around the backside of Shamu Stadium and we're headed over towards Wild Arctic, but instead of going into Wild Arctic, we're gonna make a left and head over to Shamu's Happy Harbor. Well, there you have it. All of Happy Harbor is closed now. Last time that we came, we could still ride some of these rides back here, but now, dead end ahead. Look at that. We can't get in there at all. There's a very large structure that they're building back there. You can see that guy up there welding, doing some real quick welds, and then that's it. Can't get back there at all anymore. Coming in 2019, Sesame Street. Now let's head over to the Sky Tower, head up, get a bird's eye view of all of the construction at Infinity Falls and at Sesame Street, then we'll ride some rides. It's like a reward at the end of seeing all of it. Admittedly, it's much nicer coming to the parks in the morning when it's not so incredibly hot in the shade, but as soon as you get out in the sun, whoo, is it hot. Right here, boiling. We're back over by the Sky Tower, and I am looking forward to the air conditioning that it will provide. We're headed up into the Sky Tower. It's gonna be us shortly. Here we go. Okay, let's see what we can see. You can definitely see the lift and the drop. Still no water. You can see some rafts there, just waiting to be tested. It's going to be Sesame Street.
As the cabin rotates, keep an eye open.
Happy Harbor is very much torn apart.
Right across the street from Seaworld. That's Discovery Cove.
You can see all of the different fountains for Ignite, which is the nighttime show that happens during Electric Ocean. Sky Tower, as fun as always, as air conditioned as always, and as good a view as always. So, got a lot to see, but now, let's go ride some rides. So as soon as I got off the Sky Tower, I went inside of this customs house here to catch some air conditioning, and I found something interesting. First of all, there are a lot of plush toys in here and Sesame Street stuff, but there's also this thing over here called Wild Creations, where you make an animal to adopt. And everything. It's kind of like another place where you have a bear that you can build and then you pick their outfit and everything. So here is the, I don't know, the outer husk of them and their outfit. And then you stuff, fluff, and wish on a star and then get dressed for the new adventure and give your friend a name and a hug. So you buy the animal and that is $21.95 and then each outfit is $12.95. Not a bad deal. Are Ant and Dec coming? I know that was an obscure reference, but we saw them at Universal and this was like their warm-up song. Brought an extra battery with me this time to make sure that we get the footage when we ride Manta this time instead of the camera just constantly dying. Let's go ride it. Doesn't look like there's any trains on it right now though. We'll see what the wait time is. Holy cow, it says it's a 55-minute wait for Manta. That looks intense. I asked the ride attendant if something was going on, why it was a 55-minute wait, and he just said a bunch of people got on. I don't know though, because I haven't seen a train go on yet. Well, we know it's running, so let's go ride Kraken, and then we'll come back and check on Manta, because I do want to ride it today, but 55 minutes is one heck of a wait. There was just an announcement that the operation of Manta may be disrupted. So I feel like they are definitely having some issues. Here's a ride that we haven't ridden in a very, very long time because you get wet. We're gonna ride this today. Oh no! Okay, they're not very good at hitting the buttons, so maybe we won't get too wet. So it looks like Kraken is down right now. Maybe we'll go ride Mako and then come back and ride Journey to Atlantis so that we're not wet walking around the park. We'll leave wet. I like Mako anyways. This is kind of brilliant. There is a mermaid tail fan for you to cool yourself off, and it lights up. I can't show you the lighting up right now because it's daylight, but it lights up, I guarantee it. So my whole goal this trip was not to ride Mako, because we always ride Mako, but there aren't any other roller coasters open, so we're gonna ride Mako. Well, I get Manta is open, but it's on delayed, like it's delayed. So it's not running as many trains as it normally would, so it's 55-minute wait, even though there's not very many people in line. Kraken's close. Manta's the only ride left, the only roller coaster left, so we're gonna ride Manta, and then we're gonna go ride Atlantis, and then we'll get out of here. According to this sign, I could be a dolphin. It says it's only a 5-minute wait. That's a good sign. That's gonna be us in just a few minutes. Oh, there's the sharks. Ooh, it's a feeding frenzy. I wonder if we'll be able to see any of the Infinity Falls construction from the top. We're heading up. I like this view. Wow. Here we go. Whoa! Last brake run. Here we go. Whoa! Oh, hey, what about that? Woo! And here's the end. Hey! We did it. Goodness, Sydney just came out. There he is. There's Sydney. Amazing. Now that we've ridden a roller coaster, let's head over to Journey to Atlantis and get a little bit wet and then get out of here, hopefully before the rain comes. All right, here we go. We're gonna go ride Journey to Atlantis. Hopefully we don't get too wet. I'm gonna ask for the back row, see if that helps. It says it's a 45-minute wait. What is going on today? It was a 5 minutes for Mako, the best ride in the park. 45 for Journey to Atlantis? I don't think I'll make it out of here before the rain. Well, Kraken's open now, so let's go ride Kraken. So apparently they changed the rules on us, and to ride Kraken, you have to have a full chest harness for the GoPro. You can't just have the wrist strap, but every other ride in the park is just the wrist strap. Let's go check on Manta. One last check at Manta to see if the wait time went down. I think it's at 15 minutes, which is manageable. This time the camera's gonna work. Here we go. Here we go. Whoa! Whoa. Oh no, we're going upside down. Whoa! Oh! Man. Oh. Whoa. Holy cow. Whoa. Oh, you guys asked about my glasses. They almost came off just then. Whoa. Here we go. Whoa. Ah. Woo. Whoa. Ah. Woo. Oh, we were so close to those trees. And that's the end of it. We did it. Well, it was a good time, right? Kind of comfortable like laying like this. I got some seriously poofy roller coaster hair. Looks like we timed this just right because there is a storm rolling in and we are headed out. So it was a fun day. Got to see a lot of construction. I'm excited for Infinity Falls. I wish we had got to see it testing today, but maybe the next time we come, it'll either be open or we'll get to see it testing some more. It was kind of aggravating that we didn't get to ride Atlantis and that Manta was having so many issues and that we had to have a chest strap for Kraken, but that's just sort of the way it is. You gotta have the safety things in place for the roller coaster, so I understand the chest mount. Next time we'll ride Atlantis. So with that being said, we are off and we will see you guys tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.